Hello everybody. Welcome to the video tutorial on how to close the job. Closed job equals clear mind. Each completed job should be evaluated and properly closed. The job owner should review the job from a financial perspective as well as a human resources perspective, tasks and reported time, and last but not least, from the client's perspective. Make sure that the client has received what was promised. Check that everything was billed to the client. Check that all the external costs are recorded. Check that all internal hours were reported and all tasks were closed. Make sure that the job is profitable. So, let's have a look at how Teamagy can help you. I will use Job List in the navigation menu on the left side of the screen to check my jobs. I can see that the job Coffee to Go is already past the deadline because the deadline is red. So, I have either forgotten to move the deadline if the job was postponed, or I am late. I will open the job and I know that the service is already delivered to the client and the job is ready. I will change the job status to Done. The goal is to close the job as soon as possible, so let's check to see if it's possible to close the job. I will check the tasks related to my job first, so I will use the Tasks tab. I can see that I have 3 tasks there, and 2 of them are not closed yet, even though the service is already delivered to the client. This means that someone probably forgot to change the task to the correct status. I can see right away that there is something strange with the translation task because the allocation is 5 hours, and there is only 1 hour reported. Is this okay? Maybe not. So I can see who was responsible for the task and ask him if he really reported all his hours there. If I know that these tasks are truly done and the reported hours are complete, I can change its status to closed because the service is delivered and there is no reason to keep it in open status. You can do this by the drag and drop function here very quickly. Then I will check the Financial Documents tab and compare my quoted values from my sales quotation with my real values from the actual inputs. First, I will check direct revenues. The quoted direct revenue is $4,590, but I can see in the real direct revenues column that I have invoiced only $3,890. Why? The goal is to invoice all the estimated revenue. Unfortunately, something went wrong in my job, so I cannot invoice the rest of my estimated revenue. I will also check my direct costs. I can see that quoted direct costs are $1,000 from my sales quotation. I have ordered external services for 100 in the orders column, and the real direct costs delivered by purchase invoice from my supplier are $1,100. This tells me that I am over my estimated and ordered costs. I am the job owner, so I know if it is correct or not. In my case, it is true, unfortunately, because there was a problem. I should also check the hours reported for the job. The quoted hours are 43, and the recorded hours are 34. So it's fine. We are on budget with the hours at least. I have completed an important review of the direct revenues and direct costs, so the gross margin and hours balance are accurate. Because I can also see the labor costs, I know the value of reported hours in monetary form as well as gross profit, which is equal to the real gross margin minus the recorded labor costs. The result of my job is not ideal because my real direct revenue is lower than that which was quoted to the client, and my real direct costs are higher than those that were quoted. This shows that my gross margin is $2,790, even if it was planned for $3,690. So you can see in this example that even though my margin on the job is positive in value, €2,790, the real gross profit after deducting hours worked is not profitable. I can see that I, in fact, lost €450 on this job. So, I will treat this as a good lesson, and next time I will lead my job to real profit. This is the reality, and I know as the job owner that I will not issue more invoices. I have all the costs and all the reported hours, so I will close this job. After the job is closed, I can see that it is not possible to compose documents like sales quotations, purchase orders, or invoices for the job anymore. I am only able to compose time reports and task reports for this job. I cannot create tasks and report time anymore. If I try to find the job to enter a time record or to link costs in a purchase invoice, the job won't appear. One reason a job won't appear in your view is that its status is marked as closed. We recommend that you ask yourself when closing each job, what could we do better next time? Make a note of it and do it better the next time, so you will keep improving. Thank you for watching.